What's up, Genghis Nation? Coach Genghis back here with a great story time. It's Thursday. It's Friday right now, and the story time's about what happened on Saturday. So last Saturday, I had an instant date, and I had this instant date after what seemed like a session where I was gonna go home because it was going absolutely poorly. A session that ended in a unforgettable instant date with a smoking hot young Brazilian woman, not Brazilian, Portuguese woman from Lisbon. So yeah, I was six approaches down, and I saw her as I went past her. Originally, I thought she was with a group of people, but turns out she was by herself, and that she was actually on holiday from Lisbon. So I go over to her. I just I kind of had to drag my body. I kind of let my ego go and just let my legs do the walking and mouth do the talking. But like a big part of me did not want to do it out, because I was kind of sad, and I was kind of like, I don't know. I always have this hope in me because I know it's part of the game and I've been doing this for a while. But there was a part of me that was kind of losing hope, that was kind of losing grip. It was like kind of trying to justify go home, even though I don't think I had spent the time out that I should have, that I set myself out to do. I also kind of knew that I don't know what I was going to do at home, and I knew that I just I just decided to slow down. So I slowed down, and then I got pulled by that young hot Portuguese woman. She turned into instant date, which we only spoke. I only spoke. No, I mostly spoke Spanish, and she mostly spoke Portuguese. Um, which is kind of crazy, man. I actually don't know how I pulled that off. It's kind of mad. The languages, they're very similar, but I wouldn't have known that I was capable of going on an instant date with a Portuguese woman, where she mostly speaks Portuguese. She also spoke a bit of Spanish and English. Um, she really wants to learn English, so I was perfect guy for her to meet, really. So I approach outside of Manchester's football museum. Nice little spot. The grass is not the cleanest, but it's a nice spot. And yeah, I told her, gonna go for a walk, something like that. So we go for a walk. We get to the bridge. I think she kind of initiates sitting down on the seats. Which I like that kind of. I like that she had she wasn't afraid to use her own initiative. I like that, and wasn't just all on me just to lead the instant date, that's fine for her to lead me to for her to lead me to lead the instant date. But I don't know. I kind of like it when they go. Do I guess I don't know. I'm not sure. Anyways, yeah, we had a nice sit down, little talk. On the bridge. It was nice weather, and then I suggested going to my favorite cafe shop. So we went to my favorite cafe shop. We got in, and in my mind, I was in a predicament of whether to pay or not to pay. But like recently, I've been pushing myself to get a woman to pay, which you can do that. So I mean, I knew I wasn't gonna pay for her, and I think I was gonna pay for myself. But I didn't want anything, so I just left her to pay. I left her to pay for it, for her drink, and then she actually asked me, "Do you want a drink?" And I'm thinking, oh, is she asking me, "Do you want a drink?" Am I gonna get myself a drink? But she means, "Do you want a drink?" As I'm gonna pay for the drink for you. So she ends up paying for the drinks for me. I'm like, all right, fair enough. I'll get a drink. I got I mean, this is like kind of my. It was kind of my mindset shift for the woman to pay for me. I mean, I'm not. I should ask. I think I should be ask. I should be asking. I need to not play safe. I need to have I need to go out there. The audacity, audacity is arousing. Showing you're not fearful. So yeah, she ends up paying for our drinks, and because she was carrying the note with her, she couldn't pay. I was like, oh no, what's going to happen? I'm right. I think I'll just pay then. But then she hands me the £20 note, and then I pay, and then she gives me the change. She gives me her £20 note, and she says I can keep the change, I think. Yeah, so so we sit down outside. I mean, it was kind of a bad idea because it was kind of cold in that bit. We sat there for a bit anyway. We talked. Went back inside. To sit down inside because we were absolutely freezing. We sat on the nice comfy sofas. Yeah, I took some more photos of her. Earlier by the bridge, I took a photo of her and then me and her, which was nice. So it was nice to look back on. So yeah, right. And then I drop her off at the spot in Arndale, so she can meet a friend, and yeah, we had planned to meet up again the next day. We had planned to go to Revolution de Cuba, and so I could train her. But she ended up being ill, and then she went home the day after. Went home. I mean, the day after, the next day, and yeah, she sent me a voice message, and I did not understand what she said. And yeah, that's the end of the story time. Hope you guys enjoyed. I do in-person coaching. There'll be a link in the description. A calendar link in the description. We can have a 30-minute consultation call. And yeah, see you guys later, man.